Welcome back to Camping with the Girls.
In today's video, we'll be sharing with you guys where we are going in 2026. This is the first year in which we have really started to backtrack on provincial parks because we have been on a mission to complete all front country provincial park campgrounds in Ontario. We are still knocking off new to us ones, however, we have now completed all that can be done on a regular or even long weekend, which means the remainder will be done when we have vacation time in order to travel farther. As of now, we have been to 64 provincial parks in which you can camp at, not including the ones that we have booked for this year, and 11 day-use provincial parks.
Our first park of this year was Pine Ridge Provincial Park, the Easter long weekend. It was our second time at this park. The first time was in the fall. This time was in early spring. The Pinery video came out before this video because at that point we haven't yet booked all of our parks for the 2026 season. Our next park for this year was at Algonquin and Rock Lake Campground. We have camped in Algonquin before, but never at this particular campground. We were here for Mother's Day weekend, and this full review will be coming out May 31st, so stay tuned.
Next up is Sauble Falls. We camped here for the May long weekend. Last time we camped here was the very last weekend of October. The leaves were beautiful, but this time around it was fun to see in the springtime when the falls were flowing at their fastest. We used this park as a jumping off point to head up to Tobermory, only an hour away, to do the glass bottom boat tour to Flower Pot Island. Check out the Bruce Peninsula National Parks Visitor Center and Lookout Tower, and do a short hike at the halfway log dump trailhead. We have stayed at the Bruce Peninsula National Park in the past when we were still tenting. However, this is one of the very few parks we've encountered that, unfortunately, with the size of our trailer that we have, we no longer fit in their sites. Stay tuned for the full video review on June 14th. Next up is Port Burwell Provincial Park, where we will be camping with some of my friends for my 14th birthday. Every year we camp on my birthday and always have so much fun. It's been quite a while since we've been back, but I remember how gorgeous their long sandy beach was, and I'm hoping for some warmer weather to be able to park myself on the beach and maybe do some swimming, and likely a lot less hiking since the last couple of trips out we've done a lot of hiking and biking.
Next up is Sandbank Provincial Park, where we are so excited to be spending 5 nights here. The last time we were here was really only one full day because it was a regular weekend. We plan to check out some more hiking trails we didn't get to do last time. Check out Lake on the Mountain Day-Use Provincial Park, and hopefully a whole lot of swimming. Next up, we are heading to Killbear Provincial Park. The last time we were here was in the late September, so we're excited to enjoy it in the summer season. The visitor center here is amazing, and we can't wait to go swimming. Our parents are hoping for no snake sightings.
Next up, the 5 parks we will head to will be part of our week-and-a-half summer trip. This set of parks finishes off the Boreal route that we started last summer. The first night of our trip, we plan to drive as far as possible. Our dad has been known to do 9 hours or so in one go before stopping. And then boondocking in a parking lot for the first night. The next morning, we'll make our way to the first park of the trip, which will be Negamismus Provincial Park. Not sure if we're saying that correctly. There is no hydro at this park, but we are now set up to go without hydro for a few days, so we should be fine. The only other time we went without hydro though was in the fall, so this should be interesting in the dead of summer with no AC. Guess this means many swims to cool down before bedtime. We have been told this is an amazing park, so we're so excited to check it out for ourselves. Next stop is McLeod Provincial Park near Geraldton. We aren't big on fishing, but we hear if you are, it's a great park for that. I'm sure we'll find something to get up to. Then we are off to White Lake Provincial Park. We've also heard this park has good fishing, nice swimming, and a decent number of hiking trails according to the park's website. Next up is Missinaba Provincial Park. This park also has no hydro, and we originally hadn't planned to visit this park at all as it's very tiny with very few amenities and no hiking trails within the park. It seems to be more appealing to use as a starting off point to explore the rugged backcountry. However, my mom was speaking to the park warden over the winter and found out that you can rent a boat to go out on the lake to see a waterfall, native pictographs, and hike to the Barossa Logging Trail that takes you to an abandoned logging cabin from the 1950s and still has many artifacts left. This piqued our adventurous sides, and so it made the list. Our final trip of the holidays takes us to Wakimi Lake Provincial Park. This park also has no hydro but looks to have nice swimming and a bit of hiking.
For this time out, we are heading back to the Pinery because, believe it or not, we've never been in the summer since we have done almost all the hiking, biking trails within the park. Our plan is to hope for good weather and enjoy the beach that is absolutely stunning, and hopefully see some more nice sunsets too. For this weekend, we are heading back to Lake St. Peter Provincial Park. The last time we were here was in the fall, and the weather was rather lousy, so we are hoping for better weather. We hear there is good ice cream nearby, and my mom has found a few other pit stops in the area to explore. Hint, hint, these locations involve amazing views and waterfalls.
Next up we are headed to is Acray in Algonquin Provincial Park. There is no hydro at this park, but looks to have some cool amenities and good swimming. We are so excited to visit this one. It's been on our list of ones to do for a while now. We are hoping for some great weather so we can enjoy the epic natural water slide we've heard so much about and the amazing Barron Canyon. The next 8 parks are a mix of some we've done before and some new to us. We are headed out for 2 weeks to make our way up to the Manitoba border area. Our first trip will be Mississauga Provincial Park, a new to us park. This park has no hydro, but the hiking trails look incredible, and with this being the fall, we should be in for a treat color-wise. The next stop we can't say for sure we'll be able to stay in because you can't book in advance, but the plan is to stay at Puckasop National Park. We are hoping because it will be in the fall season and through the week that it will be slightly less busy, and therefore we won't have an issue getting into the park. Any park along Lake Superior has amazing views and hiking, and this one I doubt will be any different. I'm not sure we're up for it, but my mom plans to take us on the White River Suspension Bridge Trail, which is 18 kilometers round trip. Next stop is Kekabeka Falls. We went here on our fall trip in 2024 and is a great stopover park. The falls are amazing, dubbed the Niagara Falls of the North. Next 3 parks we are off to are all new parks to us: Caliper Lake Provincial Park, Sioux Narrows Provincial Park, and then lastly Rushing River Provincial Park. At this point we start making our way back, and the first stop is at Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. The last time we were here we covered a great deal of what there is to see within the park, and it's definitely in our top parks to visit. But this time it will serve as a stopover on our way back. The last park on our fall tour is at Pancake Bay Provincial Park. We were here as part of our fall trip in 2024, but didn't get a huge amount of time to explore it, so we plan to do some more hiking and hopefully be able to enjoy the beach and have some downtime before we make the trip home.
For the last trip of the season, we are heading to Inverhuron Provincial Park for the Halloween weekend called RIIP Rest in Inverhuron Park to do our annual trick-or-treating with friends.
That is the end of where we are going in 2026. Hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for all the reviews.
Bye!